for today. So not much trade signals coming through yesterday. The day before we had the spinning top, then we had another indecision bar pretty much off a level. And let me just zoom in a bit here so you can see it clearer. You can see this is a level from quite some way back. That's another level from quite far back, and so is that. So you can see we bounced off this 26,631 area. Trend is still up. There's no debating that. Higher lows, higher highs, trend is up. We just haven't cracked this high at the moment. Okay. So question is this a lower high? Lots of little niggles happening in the market yesterday. So lots of news that came through that didn't drive anything, didn't do anything to the markets. We got people sort of stocking up on the yen and the Swiss franc as well. However, gold was pretty static, so maybe it was just some opportunist trading. But I don't know, something is brewing, and I think we are a little bit tired at the moment. When we start doing this kind of price action, if you look in the past, you can see before the fall here, look at the indecision we had here for quite a few days, going absolutely nowhere. And that's pretty much what we've done for the last 2 days. Pretty similar situation here. Okay. Also, you can see sort of double top, lower high there. We've got lower highs here. So, yeah, just something to be wary about. I'm not calling a top. Don't get me wrong. Trend is still up. But we do have this trend line at the moment. And if I add the bottom one in, that kind of gives us our two lines in the sand. So we need to be looking for breakouts of those levels. Anyway, let's get to the 3 hour. So 3 hour has been really messy the last couple of days. We had this nice gap up and then hit the level, hit the downward trend line, and then we bounced off it. But we haven't really fallen off. So the question, not the question, but in my mind, this is really just a retracement, and I need to find a position to buy. So we have closed the gap and we've come back to test this level. We've bounced off it quite nicely on the 3 hour, but then the next three candles have just gone sideways. So let's just get down to the hour, maybe get us some more clarity. And unfortunately, it doesn't give us any clarity. That is bob wire. That is a mess of note. So what do I mean by bob wire? You can see all the tails to the upside, tails to the downside. It's up, down, up, down. So it looks like a piece of bob wire. And that's pretty much what's transpiring at the moment. Moving average pretty flat. We're on a level. We kind of closed below the level, bounced up off it. So I'd almost be inclined to be looking for a lower level, looking for us to get down to 26,400 area for an opportunity to buy. But I'm going to make it a little bit more messy. We do have a consolidation channel at the moment, and we had a strong move up. We had a nice spike up and then straight into a channel. This is a very common pattern for US markets. You can see we have a strong move up, and then you sort of spike through a level, and then you come back and you just sort of reside in the channel going forward until you get a breakout of the channel. So this is still a consolidation pattern. Call it a flag. You can call it a wedge. You can call it a triangle, whatever you want to call it. Call it a range. Channel. It is a consolidation pattern. Okay. And you can find diamond patterns in here. You can find hidden shoulders in here, but you'll more than likely find on some time frame some kind of pattern that would indicate that you need to be looking up. The reality is, just look at it simply. It rallied up hard. We're in an uptrend. It is consolidating. It's only when it starts breaking below this low here of 2,600 basically, that you need to start not getting worried, but you need to start getting a little bit concerned, because you'll be coming up to this trend line. Okay, but still, that would still offer an opportunity to buy, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think for me, the trick is today you're going to probably have to come down to a 15-minute chart, and that's just going to be even more scary. You see all these buyers were stepping in yesterday. Look at this. Yeah, and they're still coming in at the moment. So I would still be looking for opportunities to buy. I'm not sure whether I'd be wanting to buy in this zone here. Maybe if we get some clear price action here, we've got an inside bar off a level, but it wasn't off a level, just below the level. So not quite something I'm looking for. If we get a retest of that and a proper, some proper structure on the level, that may interest me. But right now, I think the logical thing to say is we are ranging. And until we break through the range and retest the range, it's sit on hands for me. I'm not really interested in this. The amount of news that came through yesterday, plus earnings as well, and we had a mixed bag of earnings yesterday, but it didn't affect the market at all. So yeah, I think this range is to stay for a while. So I think that's just the way I'm going to be trading this. I'll wait for the range to break, and then we will get in looking for longs. If it does get moved to the downside, then all I'm doing is looking for the next opportunity or the next level to buy off. And that's pretty much what I'd be doing. Just watch the 61.8 Fibonacci here as well. That might actually, well, we hit the 50% Fibonacci. So, yeah. See, there's a 50, and the 61 is basically the next level. Okay. So, yeah, this is the first level we're watching, 26,630. Next level I'm watching is this one here, 26,415, 413 area. So if we get some, let's see what happens in the European session. We start getting some really good price action here with a higher low. That would get me long on the break of that price action and then anticipating a break of this flag. Okay, if that does happen, guys, your measured move is going to be something like this. Okay, maybe something like that. Targeting the next level, basically, which is 27,658. Okay, anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.